40 years ago, more than 60,000 workers went on strike in Chicago to demand an 8-hour workday. Before the May Day strike, it was normal for people to work upwards of 11 hours a day. That's when 500,000 workers around the United States demonstrated to the ruling class that their profits, agendas, and ways of life are made possible by the labor of the working class. We're told that in order to stop the war in Iran, or the genocide in Gaza, or the ICE and police terror in our communities, we have to wait for the next election cycle. Well, working people are done waiting.
How many people here have parents who belong to a union? All right. How many have grandparents who belong to a union? You bet. Yes. Terribly afraid of union unrest. The United States government nationalized our railroads and implemented many of the work rules that the unions have been fighting for, including a 40-hour week. This one change, capping the number of hours that a worker must work, allowed my 17-year-old grandfather to go back to high school and graduate because he was only now working 40 hours a week.
Y han intentado de cambiar los regímenes en lugares como Argentina, Bolivia, Brasil, Chile, Ecuador, Guatemala, Haití, México, Nicaragua, Panamá y la República Dominicana. Y es lo que siguen tratando de hacer en países como en Cuba y en Venezuela actualmente el día de hoy. Estos países han sido atacados y derrotados simplemente por querer poder darle a su población una forma de vida justa y saludable. Y en vez de apoyar a este sistema lleno de codicia, envidia y egoísmo, el temor más profundo de este país es que la gente un día se dé cuenta del poder que realmente tienen y que se bandean juntos para oponerse a los poderes que superamos en número. El socialismo es clave para crear una revolución de trabajadores batallando contra las injusticias creadas por el capitalismo. Y por eso es que los invito a unirse con nosotros del Partido de Socialismo y la Liberación para movilizarnos y tomar conciencia sobre los problemas en nuestro planeta. Tenemos miembros de varios diferentes lugares, pero lo que nos mantiene unidos es nuestra determinación de poder hacer un cambio duradero en este mundo. Si tienen preguntas, dudas o necesidades, estamos aquí para ayudar y para apoyarlos. Los dejo con 3 palabras que vienen del Ejército Zapatista de Liberación Nacional, una organización socialista de base indígena formada en 1994 y todavía activa en Chiapas, México. Para todos, todo. Eso es lo que ustedes se merecen, todo. Nunca se dejen ser convencidos que se merecen menos que eso. Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
About this holiday, on May 1st, 1886, workers in Chicago launched a general strike in the fight for an 8-hour workday. On May 3rd, the police reacted by murdering several of strikers at a rally, and the next day, a demonstration was called in Haymarket Square, where an unknown individual threw a homemade bomb into the crowd. In response, the state launched lots of violence. There were police officers present. They actually ended up killing 4 people and injured over 70 more. In response to this demonstration, the state executed the comrades involved, and we remember those who gave their lives for this movement. One of the martyrs, Albert Parsons, is well known for his organizing work, and his spouse, Lucy Parsons, is equally well known for her own work too. She stated after his execution that his only crime was that he lived in advance of his time. The execution of the Haymarket martyrs was not the first act of state violence, and it certainly wouldn't be the last. In 1937, closer to home in North Chicago, workers at the Fan Steel Metallurgical Co. went on strike after their employer refused to collectively bargain with this union, as it was required by law under the Wagner Act passed nearly 2 years prior. The state responded by using axes, battering rams, and tear gas against the striking workers. Unfortunately, they lost the battle as the company fired the workers involved, but their case went all the way up to the Supreme Court. And so, thanks to their efforts, a variety of unions could be found at Fan Steel later on in the 1950s. To end on a quote by August Spies, one of the Haymarket martyrs, "The time will come when our silence will be more powerful than the voices you strangled today. Thank you, and solidarity forever."
We know that real change never comes from waiting quietly. It comes from raising our voices. It comes from standing shoulder to shoulder. It comes from believing so deeply in the power of collective action that we refuse to back down. So today, let's recommit ourselves to this fight. Let us honor those who came before us by continuing their work with courage and conviction. Let us build a future where every school is fully funded, and every worker is respected, and every child has the opportunity they deserve. Together, we are stronger. Together, we are louder. Together, we will win. May Day reminds us that when working people stand together, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Our solidarity is our strength. Our voices are powerful. And our movement is unstoppable. So let us keep organizing, keep fighting, and keep building the future where every worker is valued, every student is supported, and every community can flourish. Happy May Day and solidarity forever.